This lesson we're going to look at operations with directed numbers. So we're going to look at adding and subtracting numbers as fractions and decimals. So here are some key ideas. Directed numbers include integers, positive and negative whole numbers, also including 0. We also are, as we've been dealing with already, positive and negative numbers. Okay, so we have a size, so the value of the number, and the direction, meaning whether it's positive or negative. It might help you to use a number line to draw, to visually see which direction you're moving. So that would be left or right, depending on the sign. Okay. So if we're adding a positive number or subtracting a negative number, we're going to be moving to the right direction on your number line. Okay, so just some rules here: 2 positives and 2 negatives together will both always simplify down to a positive. If we're adding a negative number or subtracting a positive number, we're going to be moving to the left of the number line. So more specifically, a plus and a minus sign, or if you just switch it around, a minus and a plus sign will always simplify to a minus sign. Let's have a look at some examples. Okay, so I've got 3 different calculations here, just differing with the sign. So if we look at simply just 6 plus 3, we all know that that would be 9. But on a number line, this is what it would look like. So if we start at 6, then I'm moving 3 places to the right, as shown here with these 3 arrows, then we end up at positive 9. Let's now do a calculation where I make the 6 a negative number. So now I'm starting at negative 6, which is here, and I'm still adding a positive 3. So I'm still moving to the right, as it's shown here with the 3 arrows, and now my final position is at negative 3. Okay, so just note the difference with the 2 sums here when we include now a negative. Okay, let's have a look at the last one. So now I've got negative 6 plus a negative 3. Okay, the reason why we just put this in brackets here is just to show that this is a negative 3. So you don't really need to write the brackets in, but it just might help you just to distinguish that this is a negative 3. Now, remembering from our key idea rules up here, if we have a plus and a minus sign, then we're always going to take the minus. Okay, so it overrides the plus. So now we start at negative 6, and because now the minus sign overrides, we move to the left. So we're going to move to the left 3 places, just as shown here with the arrows, and we end up at negative 9. Okay, so if you feel like drawing number lines help you, then do so. Alright, let's have a look at a couple of examples from your book. So I've got question A working with decimals and question B working with fractions. So let's have a look at our solution for our decimal question. So a positive 1.3 plus a negative 3.5. Okay, if we think back to those key ideas from the previous slide, plus and minus together always ends up being a minus. Okay, so they've drawn this on a number line. Okay, again, you can do this, or if not, don't worry about it. So we're moving to the left, okay, as shown with the arrow. Okay, so if we do so, we end up at negative 2.2. Question B, we have negative 2/5 minus a negative 3/10. So again, from key ideas, 2 minus signs will turn into a plus. Alright, and note, negative 2/5 has become negative 4/10. So if you think about that, we have changed our denominator to be 10 by multiplying top and bottom here by 2. Okay, so we have to make sure we do that, otherwise then we cannot complete this calculation by hand. Okay, so now we've got negative 4/10 plus 3/10, and if we use our number line, we're moving to the right, and we end up our final solution at negative 1/10.